All right, guys. So welcome to class today. So as I was telling everybody, if you were first here, next Wednesday I'll be doing proctoring some state testing in Tooele. So I will not be able to hold class that day. So I will be sending out a recording as I always do, like on the announcement board where you see your Flip Friday class. So look for that there on Wednesday, um, and we'll be able to kind of get that done there. Um, some other things we'll go over what needs to be done, all that kind of stuff in a little bit. But right now, let's start rolling on Central America here. Okay, so we've already went over. I'm gonna do a sunshine because its sun always shines. It feels like in Central America. Very beautiful countries down there. Um, so let's start going. Okay, so for pacing, you probably noticed that every Monday I put in zeros. So you should be uh, on pacing lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4, lesson 5. You should have already done all of those lessons, okay? So if you have not missed it, seen the video or whatever, you can watch the video, go through the modules, and take the quizzes, okay? What is coming up, and you should have done by the end of this week, you should have lesson 6 quiz, which I have down that's kind of due today. And then your country presentation, which I've gone over the instruction on that before. If you have not found it, it's on the announcement board. It's also in there at the very end of Unit 2. And then Lesson 7, basically the material we're going over right now, will be what's on Lesson 7, okay? So make sure you get those done, and you'll get rolling there. Okay, so Central America. Central America is one of my favorite places in the entire world, and it makes up a couple different areas. It makes up just south of Mexico, all the way down to the Panama Canal, and then my favorite, the Caribbean islands. I really, really love the Caribbean islands. I love vacationing there. Has anybody been to Central America before? So Mexico wouldn't count. So you'd be like Honduras or Belize or Jamaica, Cayman Islands, anything like that. Anybody been there before? Someone's typing. No or yes? No, yeah. I know. I love being there. Just because it's just beautiful water. We'll show some pictures here as we go throughout this lesson, and you'll be wishing you were on some beach somewhere. So, but here's some countries that go in there. We have Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Panama, and then also the Caribbean islands, which makes up like Jamaica, Cuba, Cayman, Grand Cayman. So really fun places. Okay, let's do a poll question real quick. I'll give you a second to answer that. What is the predominant language of Central America? Okay, so just kind of think on that. Think of where it's at, where it's located. Would it be A, English, B, French, C, Spanish, or D, German? What is the predominant language of Central America? All right. Okay, the other guys in the class, come on. You can answer. Promise. Won't hurt. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the answer is Spanish. Okay, so Spanish is the predominant language of Central America. Okay, so if you think of Spanish as the predominant language, okay, let me ask you real quick, which country of that we've kind of seen here is is Spanish not the official language? They actually speak a lot of Spanish there. They speak, when I went there, they told me the dialect, but they speak somewhat Spanish and somewhat another language. What would it be? Would it be A, Belize, country of Belize, B, Panama, C, Honduras, or D, Nicaragua? Which country is Spanish not the official language? Okay, we got one answer. That's good. Okay. Any others there? Okay, and you picked it. It's right. It is Belize. Belize is the country that's official language there. And I spelled language wrong. I feel bad. That's bad. Okay. All right, so let's move on a little bit. So here's the countries. We already kind of talked about them, where they're from. You'll learn more about those in the lesson as you kind of go through there. And my favorite is the Caribbean islands. Has anybody seen Pirates of the Caribbean? You guys like Pirates of the Caribbean? Yeah, I like Pirates of the Caribbean. They keep coming out with more and more movies about that, but it's kind of interesting. So here's a beautiful picture of what it looks like on the Caribbean islands. Very beautiful there. Just gorgeous, right? And so that would take care of all of these that are kind of circled right there, those Caribbean islands. Very good place to go vacationing. They have a lot of cruises that go out of there, all that kind of stuff. Okay. I like Johnny Depp. All right, cool. Johnny, I think he plays a really good role in that. Let's do another poll question real quick, okay? What Native American group inhabited Central America? Okay. What Native American group inhabited Central America? Give you some time to answer that real quick. Okay, and while you answer that, I'm going to, I need to take care of one of my kids, so hold on real quick.
Recording started.
Okay, sorry about that. Recording is now started again. So Mayan is correct, okay? So let's talk a little bit about the Mayan civilization here. So the Mayan civilization, yeah, hold on. All right, can you guys hear me? Can you give me a smiley face if you can hear me? I am a little off today. So the Mayan civilization was like a very civilized group. They made big, huge pyramids, and they even did sacrifice and stuff like that. And so that's something you'll learn in the lesson as well, going. One of the biggest things is the economic development. Something that's happened. So as you can see down here in the Central America part, they are very, very poor country, and they do not have a lot of money to be able to live, to survive. And so that's one of the biggest problems that they have, and why a lot of people are leaving Central America and coming to North America. And most of the people have this misconception. Most of the people coming to North America are from Mexico, but they're not. They're actually from Central America, because these countries are they're starving, basically. So I don't know if you've ever seen this pyramid before. This is called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. What it says is the basic fundamentals that you need in order to survive. Like there's physiological needs, like breathing, water, shelter, clothing, that kind of stuff. Um, Safety and security. So if people are hurting you, that kind of stuff, like there's wars, you want to get out. And then it goes up to like self-actualization, where you're at peace with yourself, with harmony with yourself. But if these needs down here are not met, then you're in trouble. Okay. So that's what that basically needs there. And that's why so many people are moving out of Central America. Okay. So that ends us to the very end here. Sorry this was quick, and I'm trying to deal with my kids in the background. I apologize. But I just put in the chat your exit ticket. So as soon as you do that, you can take off. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.